Oh,
Trash. Way more than just trash. What? Oh, where that back? Need to add. Wow, I feel good. Passport, passcode.
Yo,
Yep, shit. Hold up.
you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Right.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. You can't hear my fan, can you?
Nah, nah.
Nah, that's a bad thing. Gotta stay cool in this mouth.
All right. already set up, so I'm ready to go. Shit, the public. I sent you the link. It's a Tubi. I'm sure. Oh, this is ready where you are. Yo, I think your screen frozen. You frozen? Technical difficulty. Can you hear me?
Touch something. I'm forgetting this thing touch screen. What'd you say?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, cool. I said I'm ready to go when you are.
Yeah. All right, y'all. Let's get it. Episode 4.
Episode 4.
Got some questions. Got some concerns.
Man,
I want to know your opinions, bro. What you think about episode 4?
my opinion is the show is it hasn't gone stale yet. It's always elevating, and elements that make the story even more interesting every single episode.
Yeah.
And it dives more into things outside of xenomorphs, like with the eyeball creatures,
Yes, that joint fish.
the eyeball creature, man. And, basically, it kind of delves into like froze again. Everybody, welcome to a new episode of FIYAfilmz. I'm your host. Okay, God, the duty. I'm here with my co-host, Casey East Banks. We're having a little technical difficulties, but we are going to get into Alien episode 4. So, the thing that I like about Alien Earth right now is, like I was saying, the evolution of story episodically. And every episode is delving deeper into this universe, into different things that they're doing. I don't want to get into too much into my conversation. Okay.
What happened?
I don't know. You dropped out. You froze up and dropped out.
Ain't never happened before. I don't know what that was. My apologies.
No, you're good. You're
You
good.
jump back in easily. I don't know what is going on. Apologize about it. I thought the aliens were taking over everyone.
Oh man, the alien's taking over. I know exactly which one did it. It's the one with the eyeballs. But what I was saying before you froze up was the thing that I like about the story is that it keeps evolving. It keeps evolving. Every episode adds a new feature to the show. It adds a new element that's really good and we can really like hold on to. It's a lot of plots that's going all over the place that I really like. And it's still like not like I said before,
Yeah,
it's not stale. It hasn't gone stale yet. It's still like ramping up.
yeah. Because at the end of the episode, the homeboy came out that lung. Yeah, it came out that lung, man. You already know. It's about to get popping. It's
So
definitely about to get popping.
the first thing I thought about when that happened was if a xenomorph baby could just shoot out the lung, like shoot out the encasing it was in, what happens when y'all try to encase the actual full-grown xenomorph? Y'all probably not even prepared for that because y'all just like trying to fuck around and figure shit out and see what happens. It's gonna go bad. It's gonna go bad.
Yeah, because they always find a way. They'll always find a way to get out of something. Like they'll get in and they'll get out. Like that's how they start. Like there's no way that we've seen them in like the past movies and stuff where they try to like tame them and stuff, keep them in like what do they call like entrapments and stuff like that, like containers. It don't work out pretty good. Like you can hang them up by their arms and all that shit, or put them in there and try to like on Resurrection when they tried to use like the cryo freeze ice shit, whatever they was using. They just always find a way, man. They'll take themselves out. They'll take out one of their own kind. They'll always find a way. They're too intelligent They're way too intelligent to even try to keep them enclosed like that. Like you can't domesticate them. You can't train them. They'll have you thinking that you can train them, and then they'll just turn on you and kill you. They're literally
So
just pure carnage.
that's a good segue into one of my topics that I didn't write down, but like I liken it to people who like rich people or athletes who own exotic animals like lions and giraffes
Mm-hmm.
and shit, like all the shit you ain't supposed to have because you can't tame a wild animal like this. And they end up going bad. Like
No.
I think about Wendy being a surrogate mother to this alien, what it looks like. Like, what do you really think? Like, you think this don't really gonna listen to you, or this destructive killing machine is like it can't be reasoned with type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, we go
Yeah.
that angle. I don't know what that looks like.
I think that the alien is only going to tolerate her or because she can speak their language. They
Right.
transmitted something and it just messed with like a frequency or something like that. That she was the already knew they had language, but it was always just like screeching, like it was, you know.
Mhm. Yeah.
But something happened when they took that little embryo thing out of the face hugger, and somehow she was able to do it. We may get further down along the line of like how that actually happened because they kind of detailed it in this episode. But it's definitely a frequency. They communicate through some type of frequency, and I guess her hardwiring and everything else, along with her CPU and all that stuff, um, somehow she can understand them and she can communicate with them. So we're gonna see what's gonna happen. I it's too early to guess what's going to happen. It's gonna be something going on. That's what it
Right.
is.
Um, so let's go to some topics. I wrote down some topics. So the lawsuit portion of it. Like let's start at the crash, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, and this is a good example of what could happen in the near future, especially with um Elon Musk sending a rocket into space, like well, yesterday or some shit. So this could really happen. So $1 trillion spacecraft crashes into your building. The argument is, okay, we crashed into your building. Cool. We'll clean it up.
Yeah,
We'll
well,
repair your shit and we about it here. Now, the people who on the building side is, oh, you crashed into us. So you in our house. So what's in my house is what I own.
yeah, yeah.
So
Because
who's right and who's wrong?
what's his name? Boy Cavalier.
Yeah,
Oh, you talking about okay? So you going at the Boy Cavalier situation with him? We all know he did wrong for how he going about it. He gonna get a lot of people killed. And honest, Whaley Utani is definitely way bigger than him or his company that he's with.
he's one of the five. Prodigy's
They're
one of the
not
five
owned by
companies.
they're not owned by Utani.
No, they
They're not
separate.
the same
Prodigy
company, right?
separate. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, they mentioned
Utani
five companies.
is not
They
fuck
one
me.
of the two Jones. Wayland Utani,
Okay.
Prodigies, and three other Jones that they said they don't even have democracy no more. It's just them five control the whole earth type shit.
Everything. Yeah.
Like
So
that's
that's one of
a
those things where I agree to disagree.
that insurance that court
It
case is a hell of a court case, man.
it definitely is because it can come into like a standoff where Utani can show up for militant, like we want our shit. We
Yeah.
don't want the ship. We want our shit, which is the cargo,
Hmm.
which they know what they sent them out to get, which is very valuable. Now, Prodigy is like really just Boy Cavalier, because he's not really listening to nobody. He doing what he want to do.
Yeah. Yeah,
He gonna
Trick.
get a lot of people killed. Yeah, Waylon Yutani been getting people killed, but he gonna get a lot of people killed. He need to handle that shit the right way, because we ain't even seen that yet. We just seen that second scene no more. That joint just came out that lung, out of that encasing. And boy, I can't wait to episode 5 now. Because you know what I'm saying? Episode 4 was a little bit more storytelling with a lot of
Still
stuff.
fire though. Still fire.
Yeah. It definitely was good. It had me like really tuned in to like really pay attention and listen to everything that they're talking about. So
Yeah.
I liked how on the beginning part where Boy Cavalier was like, he said, "We can keep the brother, but he works for me now." So basically, he's just gonna try to use him.
Yeah, for sure.
They took my man lung out the side. They ain't even get it from the back. They took that bit out the side. They gave him bionic one. They said we want this lung so you can hatch this joint.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know,
And
man.
if you can have out, but you gonna owe us money for this lung if you want out. So what you gonna do?
Exactly.
Fuck them. Fuck them. But I saw a review video and they put it as simple like the whole I forgot. I was about to say the Nebuchadnezzar, but that's the fucking Matrix. My bad. The ship, the name of the ship, the Mastrosmos or whatever, the Strosmos. It crashed. Yes. What did you say it was?
No, I don't know. I still don't be knowing the name. I only know the Nostromo, and that's off the first Alien movie. Then I don't know the name of the album. Let me see. We can figure that out easily.
But somebody was like, it's the simple theory of like your neighbor's basketball lands in your backyard.
Yeah.
It's technically your ball, but it's their ball, but it's your property because it's on your property type shit. So you can still choose to give it back, but technically it's yours. You never really have to give it back. Like that's what this whole thing is.
Yeah. It's called the Magno.
The Magno.
Yeah, USCSS Magno. Obviously, as we stated, a Weyland Yutani C-class vessel at the returning.
That's the C-class?
Yeah, it's a C-class. Like you said before in our first review for episode 3, 65 years. So they was on a 65-year journey, and then just to be at the end of it and die is crazy. It's crazy.
And that's still another plot line too. Like what happened on the ship? Who sabotaged what? What happened? That's another story.
Yeah, like what actually happened. Yeah, you're right. Honestly, I don't know. Obviously, we're looking at right now is what's homeboy named Cyborg?
Mara.
He's my prime suspect, obviously, but I think somebody went in there messing with stuff. Somebody was being nosy or messing with stuff, or somebody was told to do something, and then it just went chaotic, and then they couldn't control it. They couldn't contain it.
It got revealed this episode that I don't know if it was revealed, but it was revealed to me. But they said a xenomorph from hatching, it takes 24 hours for it to be an adult. Now that seems like a lot of time, but it's not.
Yeah, it doesn't take it doesn't take them long. So within like the older movies and over past time and stuff like that, they never really touched on that. But that seems about accurate. Yeah, it doesn't take them long to grow. You really couldn't see day and night in these movies because one, the first Alien, they was in space, they was on a ship. They was on that big ass tanker ship. You couldn't see anything. You couldn't tell that a day actually fully went by. Aliens, it was always day and nighttime every day. Like it was day and night on that planet on LV-426, but you couldn't really tell Like, okay, it's day and night. I guess it was a little bit brighter, but it was no sun. They have no sun on LV-426. Alien 3, they was on the prison planet. That one came out of a dog. That was the runner. So they kind of had day and night there, but that's actually accurate. I'm glad they revealed that though. Like it makes the most sense because it never seemed like it was multiple days that it took them. If anything, because it was a movie and it was put together like that, it seemed like it took a couple of hours for it to become an adult, but 24 hours is a good timeline for it.
Um, what is Kirsch planning?
Hirsch?
Yeah, Timothy Oliphant's character.
He has a planet
No, what is
like
he
that.
planning?
Oh, what is he planning? I was like, oh, okay. I don't know. I man, Kirsch is so we see Maru, and we done been through all these movies of the androids, the cyborgs in a sense. Um, Kirsch is probably the most diabolical because Kirsch reminds me of David from Prometheus.
Mm-hmm.
He reminds me of a David for the TV series. So I honestly do not know what he's playing. I feel like it's diabolical, obviously,
It's always the
but
same.
like, yeah, it's always that's what I'm saying. It's always the Sims that's doing something. Because as you can see, we knew what David was planning, but David was the one that spiraled all of this, supposedly how it was supposed to happen.
Yeah.
The one from the first movie, it was so old and so long ago that didn't even matter. His plan was to take the ship back and bring the hostile creature, life form, back alive, obviously, but Ripley blew that ship up. So Kirsch, I don't know, man. I don't know. So what we got 8 episodes, right? It's not 10. We confirmed that last week, right?
Yeah,
It's
it's
eight.
8. Yeah.
So this would technically be the mid-season.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, man. I don't know what Kirsch planning, man. All
Because
I know is I
Kurtz
see that
could
face.
hear the whole, he heard the whole conversation between Morrow and Aresh Zing, that's his real name.
Mm-hmm. You talking about that when that conversation they was having when they was like sinking or something like
Yeah,
that? Yeah.
yeah. He knows everything that's happening.
Mm. I don't know, man. I was trying to analyze it, and I was just like, man, I do not know what this man is planning, but I know it's something diabolical. They're
What
putting a lot of
is,
focus.
go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, you would.
No, I was just saying they're putting a lot of focus into the synthetics, androids, or cyborgs into this show, which I do appreciate, though. Like, but that's all. It's very interesting.
So, I was about to say, what is the eyeball planning?
What is the eyeball plan?
Yeah. Oh, that nigga's scary, bro. When that nigga stood up on 2 legs, I was like, oh shit.
Because it's intelligent. It's intelligent, man. I almost felt bad for that damn sheep.
Yeah, I felt bad. I felt bad. I was like, smash that nigga head.
Oh,
He had it for a second. He was smashing that nigga head against the wall. I'm like, okay, keep going, keep going, keep going. You get out there, get out there. He had him. He fucked him up. Damn.
yeah, because we already knew what it did. Like it takes over its host, it takes their eye out, but damn, it kills them, and then it takes over their brain function. It's like a parasite that can just function. Like we're seeing a lot of animals and creatures and things in this show mimic things we have in real life, but in its purest form, like in its craziest form. Like, we already have parasites and stuff they make, like mainly animals, mammals, and stuff like that can make them operate, but they're eating them from the inside out. I don't know if homie eat them. I forgot that thing name. What they call that thing?
The ocular tetra something.
Yeah, that's the most dangerous thing.
Yeah. Because what if he in cahoots with the xenomorphs? Like they are from the same planet, aren't they?
Okay, so it's a eyeball monster. His name is Species 64. It's
Yeah,
called the I ain't reading all that. Ocelus,
yeah,
Oculus,
yeah.
Oculus, Oculus,
Yeah.
yeah. Ocelus, yeah, however you pronounce it. Probably most ways. Yeah, yeah, it's definitely obviously a parasite. I don't know what that thing is planning. It's smart as hell, though.
That's the scariest part. Like he was just watching them. He was just standing there like, okay, bust a move, nigga. What's good? Like he was just
They
standing
all
there watching them, looking at him.
he like, man, I want to get out of it. I can't wait till they debut that jellyfish thing, man. Whatever the fuck that thing is, man. The one they kept showing on the computer. You saying it looked like it was a jellyfish or something, man?
Oh,
I don't know what they doing with that. You said what?
Xenomorphs ain't even like the. Of course, xenomorphs are dangerous, but they got there's other shit that's dangerous on
It's
this
because they can
island.
also, yeah, they can also create through any species.
Mhm.
So therefore, like you don't know what they can actually implant in and what they can't implant in. So it's like they showing that. Like I said, I saw that jellyfish creature. We don't know if the xenomorph DNA is going to. What are they going? What are these creatures? What are they doing with all these creatures?
Right.
Like, are they introducing them as standalones, or are they using them to create more xenomorph types? Like we got so much more we still haven't seen, and it's like I hate for a good thing to end, man. I hate for a good thing to end.
I mean, they definitely gonna get a season two. It's too good to like not have a season two. So let's do a let's do a death pool.
Mm.
Who is gonna be the first to die?
Out of the humans or in general?
Well, I'd say in general,
Um,
because it's only
mm.
like two humans in the whole show. Three humans. One got plot armor.
Oh, homeboy with the iron lung.
Yeah, he got plot armor. He's Luffy.
Yeah, I was about to say, I was like, he definitely Naruto like that. My armor is insane. Like, what? Sasuke Naruto? Because you know,
Oh,
man,
Naruto takes a straight bullet. Holy shit. Oh, not Naruto.
the
Oh,
plot armor
man.
is
Oh,
the
man.
plot armor is crazy.
He had a lot of chakra, man,
Uh,
because Kurama had a lot of chakra. He had a lot of chakra. He just had a lot of chakra. Sasuke had a lot of chakra too. He just, hey, man. So,
insane.
hey, Sasuke won a lot of
Now, if
fights
anything, Sasuke
off
plot
of
armor was
bullshit.
we.
I'll admit it, Sasuke, my nigga. He won a lot of fights off of straight bullshit. I watched the show twice. I'm like, oh, Sasuke beat Danzo like that. Oh, Sasuke beat a titan. Oh, Sasuke survived the dragon lariat.
Oh,
Okay. All right. All right.
right.
He got his ass whooped by
Um,
Killer Bee and Raikage. Like, all right. All right. Yeah, hot though. That's one thing I love about Sasuke. Yeah, hot. He wasn't scared of nobody. He was like, he run hands with anybody.
yeah, that's what him and Naruto had in common. They'll go head to head with anybody.
Yeah, yeah.
They ain't worried about what they can do, what they got. They just like, yeah, we gonna run that fade or not.
Yeah.
um,
No question.
I feel like the Indian dude going. I feel like he gonna be one of the first Sins to die.
He
Yeah,
might be the
we on
first
the
character to
same
die.
page.
He might be the first.
Character, yeah.
He might just be the first. He might die in the previews. He about it. He about it.
Oh man,
He
homeboy gonna
about
catch a
it.
stray.
I don't know.
Man, we
You
already
gonna
know
tell
ain't nothing
him?
happening to Wendy. You said
No, no,
who?
no. She's the main character. They already told. I
Yeah.
mean, Morrow told Slightly. That's a code name, whatever. He told Slightly that, yo, I want you to get a human around the face hugger. Which human do you think he gonna get to do that? Or do you think he gonna get to do that at all? Because that's kind of like a how do I do that, bruh? I'm a child and I'm stupid.
Exactly. Um, it's going to be somebody we have already seen already on
Mhm.
screen. Because I doubt they're just going to get a random person. It's
Mhm.
one of the humans that's floating around. Because I mean, in the first episode, was that the second one? Remember that whole little expedition crew that Wendy's brother was with? All of them aren't dead, are they? Exactly. So I feel like they're gonna pull from that crew.
I think he ran into them like it was either last episode or this episode. He ran into them like and, they spoke or whatever. Because it was a black girl and some other people.
Yeah. Mm. But I stand firm. Homeboy gonna be the first one to die.
Who? A rush. I mean, damn, slightly.
Or will be the one to
Uh,
take him out. Isn't that? I think this is his real name though. Armesh or something like that.
yeah,
Because he told him.
a rush Singh, a rush Singh.
Yeah, because he was like, "I'm Indian," and I was just like, "Well, obviously it looks like a problem in the year 2120, and they got other big problems to worry about, like creatures bursting out of your chest,
Yeah.
ripping you apart. We got bigger problems than race." Oh
Well,
man,
they released the basically the trailer for next episode, and it's a xenomorph chasing somebody. So shit gets real next week.
real, yeah,
It's about
yeah.
time.
I like how they did the storytelling in episode 4 leading up to 5. Because I already knew that when they did all this talking and stuff, and then they showed the xenomorph at the end, Wendy over here like talking to it, communicating and shit. I already knew it was gonna get popping. It was
How do
gonna
you
get
feel
popping
about
episode.
her like communicating with the I mean petting the xenomorph, like her being a mother to the xenomorph or whatever.
Um, it comes off as a little weird, but like I said, it's a new introduction to it. Because the last time we seen somebody communicating and doing any type of form of reasoning and stuff like that with the xenomorphs was when they cloned Ripley in Resurrection. Alien was a technically Alien 4. Um, that was also like a hot mess. So I'm not going to compare that to this because, like I said, there's a bunch of storytelling because it's a show. We got to live with it and just see where it takes us because at the end of the day, she is the main character and they always got something up their sleeve. Every episode, every episode. I was glued when they switched over to the part at the end. I was like, oh shit. I was like, homeboy about to come out that lung. I said, he about to come out that lung. He didn't even have to burst out the lung for real. He just went through it and then just shot out the glass. I say, when are they gonna learn? You're supposed to
This
put him
is
in like a
bad.
steel cage or something, man. Like not a steel tube or something, or a
And that's
glass they
the
can't break
bad
through.
part, bro. They don't know that to know that. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all just fucking with shit and seeing what's happening. And it's like, oh man, it's gonna be bad. A lot of Simpsons gonna get. What's up with Nibs? We ain't talked about Nibs yet.
I'm in the closet.
Oh,
Yeah, you good, you good. It was my location. So
mm,
I'm moving out of my office. There we go. All right. Yeah, you good now. You good now. It was blocking my signal.
Oh, okay. But
You
I
said what
said
was up with who?
Nibs.
Nibs. Who's Nibs? Who's
The
Nibs?
simp
That's
that says she's pregnant.
the weirdo. Is that the one that speak French?
No, Nibs is the one that jumped on a chair
She
with
did,
the
man.
yeah.
What is she pregnant with?
She's not pregnant. She's crazy.
Well, she got one of them SD memory cards we used to use back in the day.
She's crazy. Like, and y'all gave kids super bodies and just like what come on, man. Not Nibs tripping. I'm like, oh, there you go. As soon as it happened, I'm like, oh, there it is.
That's
There
the
it is.
malfunction. That's the malfunctions, man. The malfunctions be going crazy.
And they kids too, so they just flip the fuck out. Don't even know they got super strength. And I'm like, oh, there it is. She about to kill this bitch. There you go. What everybody's waiting on. Oh, it's like watching what is it, Siegfried and Roy. You
Yep.
stuck your head in the lion. I'm like, oh, it ate that nigga. Oh, there you go.
And with fire, man, they playing with fire. I feel like none of these robots, since androids, cyborgs, or none of them, that they all capable of malfunctioning or going off the fritz, man. I don't know what they be doing, man. I
Well,
don't.
let me ask you this. Who is more dangerous? Who is more of a threat? The Simps or the Xenomorph or the aliens in general?
Um, Xenomorphs, 100%.
Hmm.
Xenomorphs, because as aforementioned, if them face huggers get on anything that has a biological life force,
Well,
that
humans.
anything,
Oh yeah,
anything, yeah. So,
yeah,
like I
yeah.
said, we haven't seen anything yet because
Hmm.
they had mentioned that, or they tried to show us that there's something still more dangerous than the xenomorphs. But obviously, we've seen it now. Ain't nothing more dangerous than the xenomorphs because they can fuse and merge with anything that
Hmm.
has a pulse, that has any type of essence of life. They can they can they can create life through anything. Because if they could use the Sims, which it wouldn't make sense because they're Sims, because they got that milk for blood,
Yeah.
yeah. I think the xenomorph. I mean, the xenomorph is the show's about them, but they're Wendy's the main character for the storytelling, but the xenomorphs, everything is centered around them. Because mind you, now they went on that 65-year expedition
65
looking
years.
for all
Yeah.
these life forms, and they encountered so many of them that was all so dangerous, but they didn't realize they were getting the most predatory creature in the universe, besides the predator, obviously. you
Well,
know,
yeah.
but even the predators, they didn't fear. They feared what they could do. They knew if it gets rampant that they couldn't control it, they couldn't contain it. The only thing they could do is blow everything up, and that don't even stop the xenomorphs. So they ain't as stupid either. They know damn well they can multiply like flies. They be playing with stuff, man. They hands down xenomorphs. I ain't messing with no xenomorph, man.
Hmm.
They just acid for blood, spear tails. I still don't even know what I want to call their punch mouth, whatever you call it.
Second mouth.
They're super strength. They're strong as fuck, strong as hell.
Oh
For no
yeah,
reason.
yeah. But the Simps is strong as hell, intelligent, immortal.
Yeah, essentially.
Hmm.
But they made in the you never should compare the movies to the shows because everything is like CGI and it looks more realistic and it's like it seems like some of the tech obviously on Alien Earth is more advanced than it was in the movies, and a lot of the movies they were more in the future. Most of them were based more further along, like later on. But like they only ever mentioned Wayland Yutani, and like you said, they're one of the top 5 companies. We don't know which one is number one. We'll figure that out eventually if that's the thing to figure out. Like the whole tech of transferring, being able to transfer the minds of these children into the Sims bodies and stuff like that. Like I didn't know that was a thing. I was like, oh, this is something totally new that they introduced into the universe because unless they just, the way that they're making it, they shied away from it because of how terrible it was. Maybe that's what they're storytelling us. They're showing us why you just create, robots. What is Kirsch considered? Is he an android?
He is synth.
He's a synth. So Kirsch is a synth, but he didn't. I don't know if he.
No, he Android. He Android. He
Yeah,
Android.
see,
Because synth used to be somebody. Kirsch ain't never used to be nobody. Kirsch is Kirsch.
Yeah,
Kirsch
they
is
just
nobody.
created him.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see. That's why we see that they probably gonna end up shying away from it. We just gotta keep watching. We gotta keep tuning in. It's gonna get better every week. We just gonna learn so much more. Cause like I said, I know some stuff. I don't know everything, but I know enough. And I know one thing you don't play with is Xenomorphs. So I ain't messing with them. All right. And you'll be lucky to run away from him, man.
Like they don't have enough material because they're on an island and there's only if you count, there's only 4 humans on it. 4 humans on the island.
So almost everybody are Sims, and I never noticed that.
Yeah, it's only yeah. So I've only seen 4.
Mm.
I only remember 4 because it is closed off. I mean, he do got stabbed. I mean, everybody's gonna get fucked up next episode. Basically, it don't really matter.
I
It
mean,
don't really matter.
George Washington got killed, so
And then even from the xenomorph threat, you still don't know what the eyeball is going to do. What do you think happened when the eyeball finds a human to pilot? That nigga might speak English.
yeah, I want to see what's gonna happen with that too. But the whole process of him hijacking someone is so gross. It's grotesque.
It's fucked up.
Like, are you gonna take somebody's body over and at least wipe the butt or something, bro? Like just snatch your eyeball out, get in your head, and just hey, my name is Bob. I don't know why when I see the eyeball, I automatically think his name is Bob. It's from something else, though. It's from something.
What the fuck?
Bob. I don't know what
That shit
movie.
crazy.
Yeah, I don't know what, man. I always watch the episodes at least twice because if I don't get it in the first go round, the second go round will open my expand everything so that way I can be like I can digest it fully. Like I ate the food, but I didn't digest it. I just tried to hurry up and eat it, and then boom. So I'm gonna
For
get
sure.
back around to watching it again. No, actually, due time. I'm gonna go back and watch 1 through 4, so that way I can piece everything together and start making it make sense. What do you think about those eggs? They're like black looking. I don't know why they change. It's so much more to be told because because of the cinematic universe of aliens and from what we can see. Um, why are they not questioning where the eggs come from? Because as we've already been shown, there's a queen.
Right.
The queen is never far from the eggs as well.
Queen Wendy.
You said what?
Wendy the queen.
The Xeno queen, yeah.
Wendy. That's Wendy.
Oh, you think Wendy? Wendy?
Yeah.
I mean, she basically is though. When you really say it like that, she is, and we're gonna see one or two things. And what I would absolutely love for them to do is to tie, because you mentioned in our last pod that there's a new Aliens movie coming out, right?
Yeah.
If they do it right, they could tie it into like with the show. Because you watch Peacemaker, you told me before. because me and my fiance got confused one day, and we were in here watching some show, and it switched over. It's on topic, but it's like it makes sense. Um,
Well, you could watch Peacemaker. By the way, I wanted to tell you, you could watch Peacemaker season 2.
uh-huh.
Just watch it. You don't have to watch season 1 because they do. Basically they retcon season 1. Besides one
Mm,
element, one very small element, and you could just watch it. Especially if you watch Superman already, you'll be fine.
yeah, because we got confused because I never watched it, and it was
Mm-hmm.
like previously on Suicide Squad, and we were just like, huh? But it was Peacemaker or something like that. It was
Yeah.
tied in. It was just confusing. So I
Mm-hmm.
want them to take this show if they could, because I don't know how many seasons they plan on making. Because it's just like, why, you know what I'm saying? Why fix something if it ain't broken? It's a fine tuned oiled well machine, you know what I'm saying? So keep it going. But I want to know what this next Alien movie gonna be about. What direction they gonna take, what's gonna happen. I'm an Alien fanatic, man. When Romulus was released and when I saw the previews, I I think I saw it the same day it came out. I said I wasn't playing. And Romulus was really good. You said, did you ever watch it yet?
Not yet.
Romulus. They put a bunch of cameos in there as far as like for nostalgia and shit like that. But it should be like the timeline stuff just don't be making sense. That's why I be speaking on it so much because I done watched
Mm-hmm.
all the movies 1,000 times. That it's like, how they got that rifle before or after? How did that happen? And you just be like, ah. But yeah. I just want to see. I want another good Aliens movie because now they done spoiled me with Romulus, and then the following year you give me Alien Earth. You can't stop there. You got to keep it going. Apparently, they're supposed to be rebranding Alien versus Predator.
Oh shit.
So we'll
We
see.
haven't seen a good one yet, so that's hey. Just like I said with Fantastic Four, and he's like, "Oh, Fantastic Four is gonna be trash." I'm like, "Bro, we haven't seen a good one yet." Like you can't say it's gonna be trash. We have
You saw the
like
new one,
X-Men movies. Yeah, for sure.
so you thought that one was good?
Yeah, that
Yeah,
shit was
and
fire.
yeah, people want to talk about bad movies, and I know it's about time and what's it called? The money they use, the budget and all that shit. Don't go look at the old Fantastic Four. No, don't. You're gonna be like me and my kids could have made this with Play-Doh. It is so bad. It's so bad.
And
Invisible
that's the
Woman.
thing I hate about people. I'm like, bruh, listen, they was good because that's the best that they could do at that time. But as far as good, this Joan is good.
Exactly.
So it's on a different scale. It's on like, come on, bruh. That's the best they could do at the time.
It's definitely, and when you get a good science fiction movie with the good storytelling and then the character development, background depth, all that stuff going on, it just draws you in and make you want more. It's like people just got to learn to be patient. Like, they released they I hope they don't mess this up, man. You heard about the new Street Fighter? I,
Okay, now that one they might fuck it up. They might fuck it up. Like it might
man,
be
I
bad.
saw
It might be
I
bad.
saw who Chun Li who's playing Chun Li, and I was like, cool.
Hold on, who playing Chun Li?
I see some Asian chick, but I was like, long as she, I'm like, cool. But I saw Vega's mask. I said, I hope this ain't real. Man, he looked like a zesty Zorro, and then Zorro a little spicy. So I'm like, man, they just be messing. They just be messing up movies, man. I just, oh.
Cody Rhodes is
Yeah, Cody
actually in
Rose is
the.
playing Gal, right? Yeah. Cody Rose is Gal. Roman Reigns is it Akuma? Is it Akuma? 50.
Okay, so Andrew Koji is Ryu, Noah Centineo is Ken Masters, Kalini Liang is Chun
Chun
Li,
Li, yeah.
Jason Momoa is Blanca,
Yep.
David Desmelchian, who is in Dexter Resurrection, which is fire, by the way. Everybody watch Dexter Resurrection.
Oh, so Dexter Resurrection is good. Okay.
Fire.
Okay.
Um, He's in that show. Cody Rhodes is Guile. 50 Cent is Balrog.
That's
Holy
my.
shit.
I think that's gonna be funny though.
It's gonna be hilarious.
Cody
Orville
Rhodes.
Pack is Vega. Roman Reigns is Akuma. And Vidiot Jabal is Dawson. Damn. I'll be there as soon as open up. Watch. Good or bad, I'm there. I'll watch it.
Oh
I'll get high as fuck. Either
yeah.
way, I'll have fun. As long as I'm high, I'll have fun.
All right. We're gonna get back on topic, but I gotta mention one more movie before we go.
Do it.
Mortal fucking Kombat 2. I know you're gonna see that. That preview
Like
was fire.
like I said before, like with Fantastic Four, we haven't seen a good one yet. Now, this might be the good
Good
one.
one. The first remake, the remake one, I was just
That
happy to
shit
have
was
more.
crazy.
I was happy to have a Mortal Kombat movie. There's so much more they could have done in the angles and directions. Because apparently that dude that was the main character, it was in the comics or something like that, or it was in the original story.
The
I, I
golden
heard it was an
vest
added character.
asshole.
Yeah, because I mean, I ain't gonna hold you. Sub-Zero and Scorpion was fire. Like they
Yeah,
did
for sure.
cool. They did good with them. The dude playing Johnny Cage, and I do like the direction they're going with that. Johnny Cage being the main character. I like
Mhm.
that. I
I
like that they
mean, they
did.
need a surrogate because usually it's fucking
Liu Kang?
Liu Kang. Yeah, it's usually
Yeah, Liu
Liu
Kang.
Kang. So I guess they realized that the golden jacket guy is like an ass fucking main character, so they shifted
Yeah,
it
but
to
he's
Johnny
in the
Cage.
movie too. I think he's still
Yeah,
in
he
the
in
movie.
there. I hope
Um,
he dies. Hope he dies. Hope he dies.
I
Hope he dies. Hope he dies.
want
Hated
to
it.
see more of Liu Kang bust some ass. Whoa! He gotta do that. He gotta do the whoa.
Bruh, that character is so trash. They came out with a Mortal Kombat game and added fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger to it, then add him into the game.
Yeah, I don't know why they did that. And then had him go toe to toe with Goro is crazy. It's crazy.
But I'm definitely gonna watch that. I'm there day one.
That come out
Mortal
what?
Kombat.
October, right? I think it's
It is
October.
it's close but far. Let me give it to see.
Yeah, I think it's yeah. It's it.
25.
Yeah, 24th.
Yeah, October 24th.
Bruh, you know
Mortal
that budget
Kombat.
was 68 million? That ain't shit.
For this movie?
68 million ain't shit.
Well, that makes sense because the first movie they released it during COVID to everybody on fucking HBO Max, so they didn't have a budget to go off of. So if it wasn't an increase, it was like I guess a break even or like a tie football game never happened type shit.
Yeah. The chick that played Sonya wasn't bad. Oh man, Cole Young. That's his name. Cole Young.
Fuck, who gets killed by Baraka?
Bihan. Who's Bihan? I keep forgetting. Oh, Sub-Zero. Okay.
Yeah. Ow.
Oh, they putting Quan Chi on this joint. Okay. Damn, they got everybody on this joint.
Yeah, Quan Chi. I fuck with Quan Chi.
Finally, Sindel. Nah, she wasn't in
Sindel, I saw her in the trailer.
it. But yeah, I just had to mention a couple of movies, man, that I'm anticipating. There's always
Mm.
some. Um, but yeah, back on topic about aliens. Like we said, I felt like this was like the mid-season finale. I
Mm.
can't speak on that. They will only say it, they might not say it, but I feel like this is like the centerpiece to setting up the rest of the episodes. So that way when we get them and everything happens, boom, boom. Hopefully they don't do no fuck shit. You know what I mean by fuck shit, right?
What's that?
Fuck shit is when some series, TV shows, they'll put a pause on it and they'll take like a bye week. Cause Twisted Metal did that shit. Cause I watched Twisted Metal. I don't know if you watched that, but Twisted Metal is funny as hell, bruh. You watch Twisted Metal? Bruh. Right. Twisted Metal like that. But I told my mans, I said, my bro, I was like, bro, you gotta watch it, bro. I was like, Twisted Metal good.
I was gonna bring it up. I'm like, bruh, Twisted Metal is fucking hilarious. That's my shit. I just got
It,
finished watching it earlier
it's
today.
nostalgic as fuck, man. When I saw Axel, I
I
said,
love
okay, I'm
Twisted Metal.
heavy into it. Even though I was already on season 2, I was like, Axel,
Yeah.
um, yeah, hopefully they don't do no little pauses or nothing like that. Or no weird shit. So far, so good because they dropped 2 episodes on us. And the episodes damn near an hour long. They was like, boom, boom, we gonna get it going. Boom, boom, drop out 2 episodes. Then it's 2
Mm-hmm.
more. But so far, so good. We ain't seen no pauses or anything like that. That's a good thing. Because like I said, Twisted Metal, I think their last episode came out Thursday. Or is it this Thursday? Today. It's today. Excuse me. It's today. It's
They
today.
dropped like
28th.
3 episodes in there.
Yeah. Yeah, the final episodes.
Yeah. Did I finish? No, I didn't watch the last one. I still got one more left and I'm done.
Yeah, I ain't gonna be able to watch it tonight. I gotta get it early.
I'm watching Peacemaker tonight.
Okay, okay. Yeah, I ain't gonna be able to get into anything tonight. I'll get into it probably Friday night. Friday night is when I'll be able to watch everything and see what I need to see. So, but like I said, we got so much more to look forward to with aliens. They storytelling for sure. They put that craftsmanship to use with the limitless possibilities of things within that universe that they can work with and use. Like introducing the other species was smart as fuck. Instead of doing like the weird thing that they did with Covenant was show us these undercooked xenomorphs and shit like that, and just show us other aliens. We'll be fine. We saw more than engineers, more than the the prehistoric face hugger that's bigger than the damn fucking
Right. Oh yeah, the big ass jump.
bigger than a tractor trailer tire. Like what the fuck? But I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah, that shit was
it
scary.
fit who it got on though, the engineer. Like,
Right, big ass nigga.
and then the thing that came out of it was like an undercooked xenomorph, and I'm like, that thing should have been diabolical then, because if they come from humans and they cause a carnage, you put them in something crazy, like you expect it to be twice as strong, like a predalien. You get what I'm saying? Like another life form, it
Right.
should be twice as strong.
Pred Alien. Oh my God, I remember the Pred Alien. Ah, boy. Poor, poor, poor. You could tell they had like a puppet because they shoot. Like when movie studios, you know what I'm saying, to save money, we're going to shoot this shit at nighttime so we can hide what's really happening.
How
Like, or
bad
some
is
shadows
it?
that hide certain details. I mean, it works for its time because, movies like Jurassic Park made in like 1993. They had a fucking real life animatronic. I mean,
Animatronic.
not animatronic. Yeah, but animatronic. Big ass, heavy ass, fucking Tyrannosaurus jump that was there. Like they had it. They actually did it, and it looked realistic rather than CGI nowadays. But yeah,
I don't know how they did it, but they did it good. Cause like Anaconda, like Ice Cube's son came out and said he was like, I think he either owns the or some shit like that. He said something about it because that joint was animatronic, and I was like, they
no
did good with
clue.
that. Cause like some moments it looked like CGI, and then some moments it was, I guess it was a robot or whatever. And I was like, they did it decent with some of these movies that could have been trash. That could have
Nah,
been
that's crazy.
horrible. Cause I'm telling you, the aliens that came a long way.
Man.
Homeboy in the first one, and like the scene, because you said you haven't looked at the first one yet. He was the dude that was in the body. He was like this, like trying to attack him, and the girl was screaming. I was like, "Girl, if you don't move," I said, "But now we know it makes sense. They move fast. They're strong as fuck." So,
Right.
and she was struck with fear, so she was just sitting there. And then they made it freaky as hell because they showed the tail go up her leg, and I said, "What the fuck are you doing with the spear tail?" Like, what the fuck? But man,
So what makes a face hugger?
what you mean? In what context?
Okay, so a xenomorph plants lays face hugger eggs. Where do face hugger eggs come from?
It's probably in their structure, their DNA structure. So Once the queen lays the eggs, because like I said, on Aliens, you see her laying the eggs. Once the eggs are ready to come out of her tube, whatever the fuck you want to call that nasty shit, they need time to develop because once they lay it, they die.
The queen.
No, the face hugger.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so
So once they
when they got the eggs from that planet, they got him after a queen had them.
yeah, but this is the kicker though. Those eggs don't die.
Hmm.
Xenomorphs are also immortal too, in a sense. They don't die. Because see, you haven't seen Romulus. God damn it. Shit. 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 You're gonna have to watch Alien and then you're gonna have to watch Romulus. You're gonna have to watch Alien and Romulus. Because they mention it on there.
Well, why they can't die?
Yeah, so I don't tell you if you want me to tell you.
All right, you tell me.
All right, so on
I watch a
Alien,
lot of breakdown videos. I probably
oh,
already
okay. So
seen
you
it.
probably seen it all. So on Alien, once I found out the synopsis of Romulus, that that alien that she sent out of the ship that she was in, the little escape pod ship thing she was in, that when she pressed the button and it turned on the afterburners, and me, my grandfather, people that watched it, we thought it was dead. Apparently, it didn't die from that. It stayed floating in space. So basically, it was floating in space for so long, or that in between time, it started just like forming, like it started like chrysalis or something. It was doing something, and it like got encased in like an asteroid. So one of those Weyland-Yutani ships picked it up, cut the rock open. Yeah, so it didn't die. They said that they don't need food to survive. They don't breathe. They was like they don't die. They can get killed, but they don't die. They're like Master Roshi. Like you can kill him, but other than that, he ain't
Yeah,
gonna die.
that's
So
that's not immortality. That's longevity.
that's more like longevity, not immortality. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
That's not
that's like Thor. You could kill Thor. He's just gonna live forever. He ain't gonna like die
exactly.
from old age.
So what they do? What's your favorite thing to say? They when they open that rock and then they brought it back to life, they like revived it or whatever. It wasn't dead, obviously. Fuck around and find out.
So do xenomorphs eat people or they just kill them, rip them apart and shit?
I've heard so
Oh, well, you just said they don't eat, right?
they don't need to.
They don't need food. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm gonna be honest with you, and this is why they erase certain movies or they say certain movies ain't a part of a certain universe. Alien versus Predator, the second one. That's so the weirdest shit, bro. One of the aliens, if you remember this, if you remember saying, took the teenager head and was taking his mouth and just the teenager was already dead. He was just eating. And I was just like, I ain't never seen that shit. Because normally the whole thing is to take over, you know what I'm saying? They're parasites in a sense. Like I
Yeah.
forgot what kind of mentality that somebody said that they use, but like their whole point is to just take over. Like I'd never known xenomorphs eat. I actually Googled that a long, long time ago. AI will answer this shit for me. They say, yeah, they are shown to eat humans in the Alien franchise. Though their eating habits vary, they are not driven by hunger in the traditional sense, but by the instinct to propagate and protect their hive. That's what I was trying to get out. They've been shown to eat, but don't mean that they eat humans.
Right.
They're the ultimate. What is the ultimate specimen? David, who created them to be the ultimate specimen. So they don't need air, they don't need water. They you know what I'm saying? Like having them have acid for blood is crazy. That's a crazy defense mechanism, given they're the ultimate weapon in its own right. Like, but yeah, that's what happened on Romulus. That's what kicked it off. And then they started taking samples and doing tests and shit.
Romulus was cool because obviously we weren't even supposed to get introduced to a queen until Aliens, in which Romulus takes place between Alien and Aliens. So basically, on the scene where they had the synth, I forgot his name already. He was badass. I liked him. The black android on Romulus. They had a whole room of face huggers incubating. Like they grew them, they created them, incubating. And then what they do, they fuck around and they found out. Went in there trying to steal some shit. The ship was already like fucked up and taken over. The ship was already fucked up. The ship was already inhabited by a bunch of xenomorphs. But it's the life cycle. So even though they cloned or they took some of the xenomorph from the first alien, they use his DNA to create more face huggers, or that's how it comes out. Because, you know, like when they clone chickens and shit like that, when they did all that, it has to go through the cycle of like, is it going to be a warrior or is it going to be a queen? And obviously we don't get that in every movie, in every series. So they created a bigger problem that we've never seen. They created an army without actually having a fucking queen. They didn't even need to do a queen. They was just like, all right, we're just gonna be a big company that's gonna get this rock. Oh, open the rock as a xenomorph. This the one the girl was talking about. Boom. Let's get his DNA. Let's wake it up. Let's anger it. Slaughter almost the whole ship, damn near most of the motherfuckers, and let's shoot it and kill it and burn a hole through our hole and mess our ship up. They hit it with a plasma cannon, bro. A plasma cannon. They hit it with a plasma cannon, and I guess when the ashes started burning through and shit, but them kids really went on that ship and fucked around and found out. Because them containers that they had them in, there was eggs, that like their egg sack or whatever you want to call it. The face huggers could just come, they rip right through it. So it's like they built it like they wanted them to get out. And I'm like, what the fuck? I said, don't y'all know that these things are dangerous? Like, why are y'all playing with shit? There's no suit known that can protect you from a face hugger because they can emit acid too and eat through it. The acid can eat through it. Yeah, Jay, it was shown on Prometheus with that, with the original face hugger. That was the original face hugger.
The big ass John.
No, not him, not that one necessarily. The one that they found in that thing, that oval shaped thing. Then they went in there and then there was like a snake. That's the original one. I guess that was the evolutionary process of getting into that bigger one. Because I guess it went from little, then it got to big, and then it went back to small. Evolution found its way to get back to that size, to make it more compact, more stealthy, more easier to host on humans. So I don't know, man. I can talk about this shit for days, man. This shit definitely get interesting.
I was trying to get a picture of the original face hugger.
You said what?
I was trying to get a picture of a face hugger. Oh man, the original one. But yeah, that's a good place to wrap up at.
Yeah, I'm looking up xenomorph variants, man. It's a bunch of them, bro. Because I play almost all the games too. So, man, there's a bunch of them. I don't want to see nothing Alien versus Predator. Predator, ugly as hell, bro. God damn, I'd rather see it in the dark, like you said. I'd rather see it in the dark. That's like ugly.
Yeah. All right, let's get out of here, everybody. Thank you for joining us on a new episode of FIYAfilmz. I have been your host, LK the God. I was here with my man.
Damn.
There you go. We will see you next episode where we will talk about the new episode of Alien Earth. Don't forget to tell your friends to subscribe to Fire Squad. Leave a like and comment. We love everything you do for us. Tell someone you love them, gang.
All right. Good night, everybody.
All right, man. I'm going to go get some sleep now. God damn, I'm tired.
I feel you, brother. I've been up since what? We've been up since 5.